The next time someone tells you you're not better than anyone else, I want you to know that, yeah, you are. And this ain't some motivational pep talk, it's just really important that you know this. Today, you're gonna see why elevating your class is important, why being normal is the worst financial decision you can make, and I'm gonna prove that you're not meant to be normal. You are meant for greatness. It's an unpopular opinion, I know, but the fact is there are classes of people, and some are certainly better than others. And I'm not talking about your normal everyday elitism. Let me explain. If you're watching this video, you're probably not some pedo rotting in prison. You're better than that person. You get it? Maybe you're not some professional who's created $1 billion business and has donated millions of dollars into child education. Yet, I'm working on it. But that person is better than you. That person is better than me. That's actually why I want to be that person. Because that guy is better than who I am today. Now, here are the lies that we were all taught. And you're going to love reliving this shit. They say, all people are equal. Really? Are you equal to a murderer? Are you equal to a terrorist? How about all people are the same? Really? So you're the same as an NBA All-Star? You're the same as the Pope? How about a con artist or a homeless meth addict? And we've all heard we should treat everyone the same. Really? You want to be treated the same as a person in prison for rape? How about a gang member or a school shooter? No? Well, while we're walking around in the world of make-believe, there are people in slavery conditions right now, today, in different parts of the world. And I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't want you to be treated the way that they're being treated right now. So what do you mean treat everyone the same? How should all people be treated? And whose mom or dad decides that anyway? How about this bullshit? No one is better than anyone else. Well, is that a fact? You're no better than somebody that abuses animals. You're no better than somebody that neglects their children. You're no better than any of the horrible, evil, disgusting lowlives I've talked about so far. No, my friend, These are all the bullshit lies that I'm talking about. Lies that were meant with good intention, meant to teach kids to be kind to others. But now that you're past puberty and you live in the real world, reality is these lies are as stupid as saying money is evil. When you think about yourself, you probably don't think you're that bad of a person, right? You don't go out of your way to hurt people. You work for what's yours, try to be kind. You're a regular person. You pay your taxes, you feed your kids, right? You ain't saving the universe, but you're not evil. Well, there are people in the world that do these things, who are evil, and you are better than them, way better than them. Now, does someone going to college make them better than you? In some ways, yes. In most ways, fuck no. Having the money to sit in a classroom might mean you're financially or academically better than some people in some way, but that's about all it really says about you. Nevertheless, that college certificate does say something about someone, and that's why they usually get the job before someone who doesn't have one. If you're more virtuous than some kid getting drunk and stoned every weekend at college, then guess what? You're better than some punk with rich parents and no future. Moral of the story is no one is equal, and there's lots of people that are way better and way worse than you. Lesson of the story is, you ain't that bad, but there are ways you could be better. True, you're probably not strangling puppies in a river somewhere, but when was the last time you helped your neighbor, did some community service, made a donation to a charity or local church, fed at a homeless shelter? The reason I ask is because we're talking about why no one wants to stay a normal person. Tell me if I'm wrong. Normal people can make a couple bad decisions and end up dying under a bridge with a needle in their arm, or spending the rest of their life in prison, or normal people can make a couple good decisions, get raises, get higher positions at work, have children that grow up and become super successful, become leaders in their community, build businesses of their own, even cure diseases and save millions of lives, but not if they fucking stay normal. You and me, we're not equal. I might be better than you. You're probably better than me. What matters is that we're constantly trying to make ourselves better, rising into higher hemispheres of class, meeting more important people, more talented, more educated, more benevolent, and learn from them. The only other options are go the other direction and become worse person than you already are today, or, which I don't think is much better, stay normal. Don't do anything terrible to the world. Don't do anything wonderful. No one will ever talk about you, good or bad. An evil person will make it their mission to destroy lives. A bad person, or a loser as I call them, will waste their life and usually fuck up other people's lives as well. Normal people, they just waste their life and do just enough to scrape by, only worried about the heads that live under their own roof. Now, good people find ways to do a little bit more for their neighbor, for their community, but without hurting themselves financially or time-wise. For them, money isn't a problem. Great people build systems that create good people. Groups that can go out and do good for the rest of the world. People who have already built businesses and created income streams are perfect for this. And legends, ooh, daddy. Legends will forever be known for their humanitarianism. Dedicate their lives to creating great people who will go on to train generations upon generations of more great people that will heal the world and solve all of its problems. Now, the good news is, there's a big difference between your status and your destination, and this is where shit gets real for you. Because status is where you're at temporarily, at this moment. But your destination is where your journey comes to an end, either by choice or by circumstance. Difference is, your status is a lot less permanent. If you want to stay in the class of normal people or worse, you've reached your destination, and if that's your final decision, don't take this the wrong way, but I believe I'm better than you. I want to help my community. I want to make the world a better place. And if someone doesn't, in my opinion, that makes me better. Certainly not better than the people in the world already actively doing it, but planning and taking action is a lot better than doing nothing at all. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. If you started out with a shit life and you worked your ass off to make millions of dollars every year, would you just blow it all on yourself and use this crap? Or would you use some of that money to put people that have shit lives on a better, more financially secure path? You see, it's easy to be a hero when you got plenty of money to share. It's a whole nother animal when you're having to start from zero. Zero income, zero community, zero team, zero plan. Just ChatGPT and an internet connection if you're lucky. You're not alone, guys. Right now, even my status is normal people. You want real? I ain't rich and you ain't looking at no fucking guru. I'm a divorced dad, served in the military, tried everything from welder to CNA, factories to burger flipping, even own my own lawn care LLC. I threw a little college in there, and through trial and error, I have had a little success with a couple different businesses. But as of making this video, my broke ass is living bill to bill, trying to keep my kids fed just like most of you. But again, that's just my status, where I'm at right now. With almost 24 million millionaires living in America right now, I refuse to believe that it is my destiny to work myself into an early fucking grave and still die broke anyway. Bullshit. Every single day my feet hit the floor, I head straight to my office. I have content waiting to be recorded and edited. I have research to do on affiliate products and competitors to find solutions and strategies that will help my target demographic. The people in my audience, you, who like watching my videos meant for entrepreneurs, business builders, and AI enthusiasts, people like you. I'm busting my ass and working my way up to good people status. We all see people in our communities, good people suffering all the time, good businesses that could be a little bit more successful and struggle less, families that need help. It's gonna take more than some normal person with empty pockets to fix those problems. It's gonna take a good person to start fixing them, and they do that by finding great people or becoming great themselves. Great people have the money and the status to make huge changes, where good people can only fix them one at a time, and normal people, they can't help at all. Great people learn from legends, which is where this normal person wants to be. A legend. Someone future generations will remember for making the world a better place by creating solutions that end generational poverty. So where does this normal person start? Well, first thing a normal person needs is an income stream. Money is the number one resource that the world uses to make change. Joke not intended, but acceptable. Lucky for me, I love AI and online tools. I get to use badass AI software, and when other entrepreneurs buy them from me, the company pays me an affiliate commission in the form of money. It doesn't taste as good as food, but I bet I could trade some for food and just feed my kids with that. So if you want the free tool that helps you build systems, funnels, automations, email pages, all that funky money-making digital gear that actually creates income streams, then try the one I use, system.mrtherapy.com, or snag my affiliate link in the description. And there you go. Free secured website for life. Oh, and if you decide to go all in and upgrade, like I was saying, Systeme drops me a little coin in the bank for the referral at no cost to you. Like how sponsorships work, you know? Except it's not some random product I never heard of. It's the actual infrastructure to my own business. This is the kind of tool a normal person uses to stop being normal. So give it a try. Links below. Start building your system with Systeme.io. You're going to see that it's beyond helpful to not so normal people. And it's important that you try it because poor people, despite being some of the most giving and understanding people, can't cure diseases. Poor people can't put roofs over the heads of the homeless. Poor people can't put clothes on the backs of naked people or feed starving children. It takes money to do those things. Money in the hands of good people. Some poor people stay poor because they are stuck in a situation and they think the only solution is a dead-end job or sticking a needle in their arm or worse, giving up and ending it. Most poor people don't want to hurt anyone and have so much compassion, they'll take their last dollar and give it away to another poor person. Imagine what that person could do if they were great. I mean, imagine a person that will give away their last dollar, the good they would do if they made $1 million a year. I'll keep saying it. The only way to beat evil rich people is by making more good rich people. It's not written in the Bible or anything, but it did help me put the pieces together. Don't let normal become your permanent position. It doesn't have to be. There is a happier life in the class above you. Any of them. Not only do you have more, but you can do more for others. And that shit feels amazing. Don't just aim to be good. Aim for greatness or strive to become a legend. You can't imagine how far you can go. Or hell, just keep being normal. You have AI and every resource in the world to become something better, to find some small way you can help your fellow human. But if you want to have a shit life, live paycheck to paycheck, or just straight up poor, believe it or not, there's a class of people below normal people just for you. They're not evil, but we know them as losers. Losers in the game of life. They'll never contribute, live off the system, and simply won't lift a finger except to feed their own mouth. I can at least say normal people are better than that. And for you poor normal people who are just poor normal status, working to become better people, working to raise your class, here's some fun shit you should know. People will show their true colors, especially the ones you thought you knew. They won't support you. They will oppose you. They may even become your enemies. They don't like the idea of you becoming a better person than them. They like you right where you are, at the bottom, with them. But there are people like me that will see you and will want to give you a hand up. If you're poor, this may sound bad, but it's time to become greedy. I'm not saying to take from others or become a shit human. I still encourage you to keep and improve your morals. But if you continue to take your last dollar and give it away instead of investing your dollars or saving them for something that can help you create an income stream, you're not helping one person, you're hurting two, them and yourself. I know you have a caregiver personality, but the only true way to help people, especially if you want to help as many as you can, is you need to raise your class and create multiple income streams that will give you the resources to really help people and not just make yourself or keep yourself poor in the process. And rumors? I got a thing or two you need to know about rumors. First off, a lot of people are nervous, apprehensive, maybe even scared to try to build their own business or make content online because they're worried about what people will say about them. They're worried people will say they'll fail, that they'll never change. Another group of people that are worried about rumors are people who have a past, a colorful past, maybe even a criminal or an addiction past. They're worried that if they try and put themselves out there, people will bring up their past and use it against them. Rumors can be scary because they can spread to every corner of somebody's social class. But the good news is, if you're trying to elevate your class, you're no longer going to be in that social group. If you're no longer using drugs, who gives a shit what junkies tell each other? Whatever they say about you won't affect your income, won't affect your job opportunities, won't affect your future. If you haven't figured it out yet, successful people rarely give a shit about what poor people think, their opinions, or their rumors. You can't stop them, so let poor people talk their shit to poor people that want to stay poor. Rumors hardly make it past the lower class, no matter how juicy that trap house dirt is. So it's doubtful an investor or a CEO that wants to hire you will hear about it. You understand? If you create content for the class that you want to be in, not some person you were in the past. Be authentic, be you, but be the best version of you. The you you're busting your ass and ditching all your old loser friends to become. If you're the one trying to make yourself a better person, then fuck everyone that isn't. You're the better person because your work is toward making yourself a better person. You focus on leveling yourself up and don't worry about the lower class beneath you because that's where you left the old you. And I know there's some special people amongst that group that you want to help bring up out of poverty, help them break their bad habits and become successful, but they're gonna have to wait too. After you reach a level of success where your bills are paid, where your family is taken care of, and you have extra money that you can use to help your community, that's when you reach back and help those special few people. Hopefully by then, they will have taken upon themselves to begin improving their own lives, which would be great because, well, that's less work for you, right? Listen, when I say there are some people better than others and nobody is better than anyone else is a blatant lie. I don't want to be misconstrued as saying that one person's life should be treated as if it matters less than another. Unless you're a career criminal and compared to a firefighter that saved lives over 30 years, something like that. I'm not suggesting anybody put two people on a platform and decide which one gets dropped in a shark tank, but put the person that can cure cancer up there with some random person. Bye, little buddy. That dude is gone. Who would you save? The cure to cancer or little Timmy what's his name from I Don't Give a Shitsville? You can tell the truth. It won't hurt. Cure to cancer, random nobody. If you don't know which one has more value, I don't know why you're watching this video, but thanks. And if you do know, but you can't admit it, you might not be ready to make the hard decisions in a leadership position. See, people's value is based on their worth, not to themselves, but to everyone else. If you want to be valued, it's other people that have to value you, other people that have to admire you, other people that have to lift you up. But you're the one that has to give them a reason to do it. Mine comes by helping people and teaching on topics all related to my most important goal in life, ending generational poverty. Strive for success. Get online and educate yourself. Find a direction to move in, a passion to turn into a business, and become successful. Other people did it. Find them and duplicate the process. You'll need real financial resources if you really want to help people. And it's not just handing out your last dollar away to someone who won't remember it tomorrow. So yes, there are different classes of people. There are people who do amazing things for the world, and there are people who do nothing or worse. Most people are just normal, which is gross. But if you want to be in a higher class of people, if you want to be more successful, a better person, then it's going to take work. Then, once you're successful and you have done all the things for your community, charities, and people in need, and some asshole walks up to you and says, "You're not better than anyone else," you can decide how pleasant you want to be when you tell them, "Actually, I'm better than most people, so go fuck yourself." Or you could be nice about it, your call. Hey, I'm Mr. Therapy. 2026, I'm a whole new monster. Check the new content. It's the best way to support the channel and keep stacking them damn odds in your favor for success. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, those are good.